Hello. So question always comes, what can you do with automation, right? So yeah, it's a the common response would be I automate my test scripts. But why should someone ask what else can you do with automation? What else can automation do with you? So let's see what automation can how automation can help us do things differently. So when you ask this question to a test engineer, to a QA, that hey, can automation help you, then there'll be an engineer who will say yes, most of my applications are functionally loaded and automation will perform all my functional checks, so I can write test scripts to to check these functionalities. I can have my test suites automated, which will be, let's say, a smoke test, regression test, integration tests. It can be API related, right? So anything that is related to functionalities, I can automate them, and it is going to save a lot of time because I have repeated executions. I have a lot of builds coming in, so I can execute the same set of tests again and again, and the results that will be generated, I can easily analyze them. That's a typical scenario in most of the organizations where you have functionalities and automation can help you test those functionalities. Now here's a another engineer who says, well, I deal with the UI part of the application, where he or she has to go through the UI and take judgments based on the UI elements, whether the alignments are proper or not, whether there is nothing distorted, everything is fine. So the judgment has to be taken on what you see rather than just functional checks. So for this kind of engineer, will automation actually help? Do you think automation will help get this guy's work done? So what is his day-to-day activities? What does this guy do? So he has to navigate through the web pages, right? The person has to navigate through the web pages. We'll have to take screenshots of the viewport of whatever you see on the browser viewport. Probably scroll through the different elements, different pages. Again, take screenshots, right? Look at the specific elements. Again, as I said, again take screenshots. Probably highlight them, edit them. You might have to circle them, add comments to it. Also might have to inspect it and fetch the details of the elements, right? So collect all these screenshots, create an execution report, right? So it is definitely time consuming, very much tiring and frustrating. And just believe, if this guy is going to have multiple builds coming in and he or she has to do it again and again, right? So just imagine how frustrating it would be, and there are definitely scopes or chances that something is missed out, right? So yeah, so can we have something or someone who can assist this guy to get this day-to-day work done easily? So keeping that in mind, right? So keeping that in mind, the simple answer would be yes. So we can have automation help uh, perform these activities in an easier way. So how can we do that? So I created something which is called a test assistant. So test assistant, as the word clearly says, it's an assistant who will help you get the work done very easily. Let's see how that can be done. So here's an Windows based application, and let's say this is the base URL which you need to enter. So let's say I'll say https://www.amazon.in, and I'll start the session. So this utility uses Selenium WebDriver, and I've used Chrome as of now. So it launches the Amazon, that is the base URL, and it will load all the URLs here, the links that are present on that particular page. Now it creates a specific batch ID. I'll tell you the specific reason behind creating this. So this also shows the current URL, and as we see, there are lengthy URLs here. There are lengthy URLs here. So to just see these URLs, I have just created this particular text box which will show you the specifics of it. Now let's assume that you want to take a snapshot of this page, not the entire page but the viewport that you see here. So you can scroll wherever you want to go and then take a snapshot. So you'll say snip viewport. So it just easily takes the snapshot of it. I'll show you where it takes that snapshot. Now from here, for example, you want to go to a specific URLs, let's say a cart. You can just double click from here. It will take you to that particular window. Yeah, so it will take you to that particular window, and see it also updates the current URL from here, and the links present on this particular page are also again listed here. Right, so that's what you can do. Again, if you want to take a snapshot of this, you can just take it. And now let's say you want to fetch the elements of it. Right, so let's say you want to fetch text boxes from here and h1 buttons, h1 tags. So I can say fetch elements from here. So it will reload the page, and yes, so it does not have h1 elements, so at least it has a text box here. So I'll select this text box. Let's also search for, let's say, images. So fetch elements. Yeah, I've given a bit of delay just to make sure that the other controls are also loaded properly. So let's say I have these three elements. Two of them are images and one is text box. So now what this page is going to do is, what this particular UI is going to do is, it will take snapshots of all these three elements, but not only elements, it will take the entire viewport. But before it does that, it will highlight these elements with whatever color combination you want to select. For example, I want it in red border, right? So these three images, if you see, if I highlight and take snap, see, this is what happens. It is highlighting them and is also taking the snapshots, and once that is done, it gives a confirmation. Right, so any elements that you want, you can check them, fetch elements, select them, and change this color combination, and you can highlight and select snips. Now these snapshots are taken now, right? I'll go back to probably the previous page. Probably I'll navigate to some other page from here. I'll again take some, let's say this viewport. I want to take a snapshot again, so I'll take, right? So I'm done with the session, so I'll end this session, right? And I'll go to this page here, this folder here, where I have a unique folder created, and that was the batch ID that was present there. And if you navigate through it, these are the snapshots that were taken, and I have created an HTML page which is a test logger, test assistant logger. What does it do? It will give you the details of what version of Chrome or what browser actually you used, the current dimensions of the screen, executed on, what was the base URL, and you navigated through all these URLs. So it was a simple viewport that was taken first, the time taken, I mean the time on which this snapshot was taken. This is the a smaller version, probably a smaller image, but if you want to open it, this is the entire image that was there. Again, this was the second page on which we took this snapshot, again the date and time. Now this was the element that was highlighted here, and that element also you can see here. This is the element present, right? Similarly, this is the other element that is present, right? So this is the text box that was present, right? So whatever element you wanted, see, this was again a simple viewport. Whatever snapshots you wanted to take, it easily takes the snapshots and also allows you to create this logger, right? And the fun part here is, because I am using Google Chrome, if you do Control P, that is, if you want to print this and save this as a PDF file to share it with your management, for example, it's very easy to share. I just need to create this PDF, probably store it somewhere at the same location. Let me take the same location, and store it. So it easily stores this PDF as well, which you can just cross check. Yeah, all good. And this can be shared to probably development team or whoever you want to share, right? So it's very easy to take screenshots. So while you are performing your testing, it the assistant would help you in taking the screenshots, highlighting the elements, and it definitely gets some or the other work easy, because just see, there are 6 screenshots which you took in just 5-10 minutes, right? So it becomes very easy to help your team members. Yeah. So yes, there is a lot that you can do with automation. This is just one simple example, and I hope you liked it. All right, thank you.